start watching football in particular?
Well, my dad was a big football fan. I think for a lot of people, isn't it? You get given your team when you're young by your dad often, and it was the same for me. He was a big Chelsea fan, and he had two girls, and we weren't particularly interested in football. So he would always try and take us to the football, try and get us to have a love for it. And it was quite late for me, to be honest, because I was a bit more girly girl. I preferred other things. And actually, back in those days, and you'll probably know, like girls didn't really play football at school. We weren't actually allowed. So it was a bit more difficult. But once I got a passion for it, I absolutely loved it. And I tried lots of different types of presenting actually, but now I can't imagine doing anything other than football because I love football. I live it, I breathe it. I'm always thinking about football. Yeah, so for me, my dad took me to my first Chelsea game when I was about 10 years old. But I didn't particularly love it. I kind of was doing it for him. And it was only when I started really working in it that I got an absolute love and a passion for it. And I was really lucky because my first job was at Real Madrid TV, which is a glamour job. I mean, I know how lucky I was. And I always tell young people who want to get in football to work their way up. And actually, weirdly, I got that big job in Real Madrid, but then I actually kind of had to almost take a step back and work my way back up again, just learning everything. But yeah, it was a dream come true. I moved to Madrid and I was working with the Galacticos, so Beckham, Zidane, Raul, Roberto Carlos, all those amazing players. And it was just like the best job I've ever had.